Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. Thank you for tuning in. I know I missed out on some things over the past few days, but I'm back and we're going to get into a couple of things, okay? I know Claressa has been delusional online and so has Papoose. Both of them are trying their hardest to just be talked about online. You know, they want to be, and we're going to do it, right? We're going to do it. They're asking for it. Let's do it. I'm going to get into Claressa though, because Alycia Baumgardner was asked questions about her in an interview and she responded. And of course, Claressa has already responded to what Alicia said. Let's look at what Alicia said first, because I did play this clip in the shorts tab last night. But for any of you watching this video right now that did not see that, I'm going to play it again so you'll know what she said. So this is what Alicia said.
Okay. Alicia, we saw it with Claressa Shields. You guys seem to get into it backstage. Just what can you tell us about that whole situation?
Listen, at the end of the day, consequences will be paid, and I'm going to just leave it at that.
It's just war.
Were you surprised that we're going to see these consequences in the ring, or we're going to see them in the courtroom?
Are consequences, baby. If you read the Bible, you know what a consequence is, all right? Next question.
How will that fight play out if you guys end up fighting?
I would knock her out, but next question. We not talking about her, though.
So you said you're coming back into the year, I believe?
Yeah, we are. One more fight this year.
Well, is it a title defense? What is kind of your goal?
Big fight. I only get big fights. I fought on Netflix, opened up for ESPN, so it's nothing but a big fight. Okay.
Alicia, we saw it with.
Okay, so you heard Alicia. Consequences will be paid. And if she were to fight Claressa, she would knock her out because they asked that. So, with consequences, I don't know what she means. It could be money. Claressa could have to pay up. It already seems like the money is dwindling, fading out, and is looking real tight. So that would just be another bill that Claressa would have to pay for being disrespectful and bothering someone at their event that they were invited to as a guest when you were there as a spectator. So Alicia has every right to take whatever it is that she wants to get from this. Because Claressa, you were wrong. And Alicia saying that she has another fight lined up at the end of the year is good. Can't wait to see that fight. Can't wait to see who she will be fighting, because it will be a competition. It won't be an easy win like how this fight with Claressa and K. Scott is going to be. So that's what she was asked about Claressa, and that's what she said. She does have more knockouts than her, and that's just a fact. Claressa, of course, is not happy about that. She has already responded, and this is what she said. She says, "Oh my God, shut your scary ASS up. Ain't gonna knock nobody out. All that mouth but want to press charges. Anyways," and then she puts the fight and says, "The real face of women's boxing back outside." So you can see that she doesn't like Alycia Baumgardner being called the new face of women boxing. Because here she is saying the real face of women's boxing. We don't see that because you can't even sell no tickets. So how are you the real face of women's boxing? Just how? You sit and talk about Alicia in every interview, even if you're not even asked about her. You mention to say something about her, throw a jab at her, always mentioning her. Alicia was asked a question about you and she answered it, and you have a problem with that. How do you think that you're the only one that can go on all these interviews and just talk as much crap as you do about everyone, even if unprovoked? But she's saying what she has to say or wants to say, and you have a problem with that. Either way, Alicia, get your money. Whatever it is you suing for, you're going to get it. Because Claressa was wrong And she had the nerve to double down afterwards and say, come get your lick back. So she admitted to to doing what she did. Now, speaking of, if Claressa's calling herself the real face of women's boxing, why are your tickets not selling? Why is there so much dark blue and light blue and only 3 grayed out boxes? Why? We are less than a month before this fight. Do you think that all of these tickets are supposedly going to sell out a week before the fight? I would think not. Why are people not buying these ringside seats that you speak of? She announced last week that VIP tickets were going on sale. Okay, who's buying them? Because the same grayed out sections are there. Who's buying the tickets? I don't understand. So she posted a fan page of hers that said the quote in her ability to sell out arenas outside of Michigan being highlighted by Sports Business Journal. They said her gate sales are the second highest in boxing. How? We are looking at the same chart, correct? Why are the tickets not selling? Why are there only 3 sold out sections out of this whole arena? At least of the tickets that are available to buy, because it is sections that are unavailable. But to the available seats, why are there only 3 sections sold out and it's less than a month before the fight? And the only stunts that Claressa is pulling is calling Papoose her husband online, replying to people, posting people. I mean, I don't understand. This is the strategy to sell tickets? Claressa's promoting her own fight, trying to sell tickets, trying to make the public feel like they're selling when anyone can go look at how the tickets are selling. It's not a secret. Anyone can go look at Ticketmaster and look at how many tickets are being sold right now, how many seats are available and how many are not. So it's just all delusion and just trying to appear like everything is fine, everything is great, and the receipts are just showing otherwise. It's just as simple as that. Nobody's wishing this. We're looking at the facts. And this is what we see. A seating chart with a whole bunch of available seats. So how are these tickets the second highest in boxing? I mean, it just doesn't make sense at all. Claressa's too busy worried about responding to people because, she said that Papoose is her hubby, knowing that the man did an interview and he said never a ring, not living together. I mean, wouldn't these things happen if this is somebody that you think is your hubby or calling yourself hubby? Because we never hear him call you wifey. Never. Whenever he's around, it looks like because he has to be. Because he's making sure you do your workout, just, managing you, doing his job, trying to get paid. That's what I see when I see him around her. I don't see love. I don't see a man thinking, oh, this is going to be my wife. That baby talk, we don't even hear him say that. We don't even hear him say that. So, Claressa wants to go and argue with people. I guess because when she put up or posted that he was her hubby, here she goes saying that Papoose filed for divorce. So she's replying to somebody saying that Papoose filed for divorce, and they said, girl, he don't want to see them damn Meek Mill braids. Because I guess this is when she was by the pool and he was sitting just with this look on his face like he just, didn't want to be there. So they said, girl, he don't want to see them damn Meek Mill braids. He blew, then you gonna flip the camera on you like you was cute. And she said, girl, he loved my braids, my afro, me naked and all, baby girl. Don't be a hater. Who has to sit here and say this to someone in the comments about a man that supposedly loves them and that you are serious with? Why do you have to say this? This is beyond embarrassing. It's sickening at this point. It's just sickening to see that you're sitting here really worried about making us believe or buy into this fake love story or fake affair. Then here another woman is letting her know the truth. He got to get divorced first, then propose, then actually marry you, LOL. And she says, look at you knowing how to add, but can you subtract? When you file for divorce, you subtract from marriage. He ain't no husband to his ex, miss. I mean, do you see the way she thinks? She said when you file for divorce, you subtract. No, it's when you actually get divorced, then you can subtract. And she keeps running with the file for divorce. Did he not do this once Remy exposed what was going on? So all that time when he was dealing with Claressa, still staying on Remy's couch, he could have, if it was over, he could have went and filed. But I remember Remy saying that he was the one slowing things up and stalling the whole situation. Remy doesn't even have to come and clear this up and let it be known who really filed. Papoose did that so that Claressa can do what she's doing right now. The fact that he claims he filed, all of a sudden that means, oh, it means it's over because he went and filed for divorce. I don't have to wait for the divorce to be finalized because he filed. That means he's done with her. And then to sit and say, he ain't no husband to his ex. What, like, she can't even say the words wife. Even if it's ex-wife, she still can't say it. She refuses. She said he ain't no husband to his ex. And this is why her tickets are not selling. Because she's too worried about this than to really focus and try to sell more tickets. Because what she's doing is not trying. Just because she puts up that Papoose is her hubby and then attaches a link to a fight to buy tickets, she thinks that that's proper promotion. And she thinks that that's going to help sell tickets. And it's not helping sell tickets. I'm so happy Remy is just not even saying nothing. Even with Claressa still like trying to throw little, digs at her and things like that. Remy just is completely checked out at this point, and I love that for her. Let Claressa run the circus by herself. Don't even be a part of it. Don't even say anything. But I will say this. Remy may have to say something only because Claressa posted herself in the studio recording something. She did mention that she had to do an EP. And whatever she's recording or whatever's going to come out off of those handful of songs that she has to do, if she says something about Remy, that's when I'm going to want Remy to say something back. But I mean, as far as this Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all of that stuff in the comment section, just let that girl go do what she does best. And that's pay attention to what everyone has to say. Seriously, at this point, Remy could care less. She's out performing. She has a song, a video, movie. She's doing a lot of stuff. And Claressa, let her delusional mind believe that Papoose is divorced, even though he's not. That tree will fall on her. Trust and believe. She's still trying to dress like Remy. having the cutout, like how her dress was cut out, doing the same thing. You know, it's obvious at this point. It's been obvious. But Claressa will remain being number 2 when it comes to trying to fight for Papoose's attention. The man already said never a ring and that you're not living together. So you need those 2 things to believe that somebody loves you because they would want to be around you. He clearly doesn't. And you're going to just constantly be online, taking up for him and this fake love that you think you have with him when he doesn't even at least refer to you as wifey. He doesn't even say publicly, even if he says it in private, he doesn't publicly say he wants a kid with you. And no, that interview that you did where he apparently said it in the background when we didn't hear him, that doesn't count. Okay? So he's just doing what he has to do. He knows you're about to have this fight, and he just thinks that he's about to come out with a hit single or something. You know, I don't know. He's trying to be outside the way Remy's being outside. And I really believe that he sits back and just watches Remy's moves online when she performs. You notice that now he wants to post a live performance that he did years ago only because Remy did the performance with Rick Ross and it was the orchestra, you know, the live show. So, you know, just he's really sitting back, really paying attention to what she's doing and just letting Claressa just go on about and act the fool, and he doesn't say anything about it. So guys, let me know what you think about this. Please leave a comment. Thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Please hype the video, like it, leave a comment. Thank you for watching. I will talk to all of you again soon.